This is Adam Gorney on the Rival Signing Day show, joined by Indiana coach Tom Allen. Tom, another signing day in the books, and a little bit of a smaller class this year. Was that intentional? Is this portal related? Is this late signing maybe in February? How do you kind of see this class playing out from here on out?
Yeah, it definitely was something we expected. You know, from the beginning, I talked about having a smaller class with this group. Various reasons for that. You know, the timing of everything is a little different this year. I think that with a 2-week window after, we're get on the road, I think it affects the ability for us to be able to get into high schools. And so I see the February signing for us being bigger than it's been the last couple of years, especially last year. I just think with the portal now, that adds a whole new dimension to things to be able to keep your roster in balance age-wise. And so that's a variable as well. But we still want to do a great job of being very good evaluators out of high school talent and have that as our base and our foundation. So, but I also know that you have to replace the guys you lose based on the age on your team. So to me, we expect to be a little bit smaller at this point, but I look at it as a process. There's several phases of this recruiting process this year and how it's kind of unfolded per the new calendar, and we're just going to be able to be patient with that.
Two defensive backs that have really stood out to me: 4-star Amari Farrell from Florida, going down there and getting him, and then a JUCO guy, Tyreek McDaniel. Was D-back a focus for you guys, early in this class and getting these guys locked up?
It was, and Amari, as you mentioned, just a really talented safety out of Florida there. Just I got a chance to watch him in state semifinals play in person, and just such good physicality, ball skills for his size, moves really, really well, runs well. So, and when you talk about Tyreek and his physicality at safety, just know we needed to be able to replace some older guys we lost at safety position and some corners as well. So, yeah, the secondary is a big focus for us and will continue to be throughout the rest of this process.
I go back to D-back for another guy. Gordon Shaw was committed to Colorado for a long time, kept going after him. Maybe felt like there was an opening there. You don't necessarily send coaches out from Indiana to California unless you think you got a shot. And you got him. How big was he flipping him and getting him in this class as well?
It was very big. We lost a couple corners and we got some guys we need to be able to step up that are here on campus, but be able to expand us out west now that you have USC and UCLA joining the conference here soon. That opened that window. His father played at Michigan, so he had a Midwest connection there. And so just a talented guy, has really good length, really good athleticism, love his ball skills. Going to play in the U.S. Army All-American game. And just really, to me, gave us what we're looking for. Just want a savvy guy there that understands the game and plays with a really good awareness on both sides of the ball. And went out west and got us one. So really excited about Jordan, what he's going to bring to our team.
That is an interesting point. USC, UCLA come in. That might open a new recruiting territory. The Midwest is pretty saturated with Big Ten teams. Do you kind of foresee that possibility of Arizona kids, California kids being something that you're going to pursue from here on out?
Yeah, I believe it will be. And I think it started right away once they announced that they were going to be joining the conference. And obviously we got a couple guys from out there that have been good additions for us. So, yeah, I just think that opportunity for them to be able to play, teams will be coming out there to play, obviously, and then that part of the country on a regular basis now, starting in 2024, and for them to be able to have access to the Big Ten. So, yeah, I think right now we're coast to coast as a conference, and we want to be able to recruit coast to coast.
Great. That is Indiana coach Tom Allen. Tom, thanks for joining us today.
You're welcome, Adam. Have an awesome day. LEO.
You too. Okay.